everybody, welcome to Black Yoga Nashville. This is a platform created to highlight teachers in the Middle Tennessee area for visibility and community. Today I'm here with Kay Frierson, and we're going to just learn a little bit about her journey in yoga and how that experience has been for her. So how are you today?
I'm good. I'm hanging in there.
Yeah.
State of the world is crazy, and yet
Always. Always, yes.
And yet we persist.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
I'm okay.
Yeah, oh good.
Yeah. How are you today?
I'm good. Yeah, just a slight headache, but you know.
Yep.
What can you do?
Those come and go.
Right.
Yeah.
So, how have you been since YTT, since your
Yeah.
training and graduation, all those?
Yes. So we've been out of YTT for a year,
Yeah.
a little bit over, which feels crazy to say.
Yeah.
But I feel good. I feel a lot stronger in my teaching than when we first finished.
Yeah.
When we first got done, the job I was working at pretty much immediately was like, okay, like we want a yoga class. So like, go ahead. And that we graduated on, want to say like the 9th, and my first class was like the 15th.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm scared. Like I'm really nervous. I was like, I mean, I know we trained for 200 hours, and also like I don't know what to do.
Right.
So I've been good, like slowly getting a lot more comfortable, and I did that class. It was at a fitness studio.
Okay.
I did that for, I want to say like 6 months.
Really? Okay.
And then I stopped. I was like, actually, like I don't think I want to teach in a space. Yeah, I was like, I don't think I want to teach. It was like more athletic than I wanted to teach. And
Right.
I wanted to, because it was a gym space, I wanted to teach a little bit more recovery. And that just wasn't like what they wanted. Like we weren't agreeing. And so I was like, actually, I think I want to step away. Then I just kind of did some pop-ups over the summer, just like subbing things out. And through that, I think I got a lot more confident, a lot more strong, and a lot more like, this is how I do and don't want to do things.
Yeah.
And then now, yeah, I teach in a studio, which I've been doing for like a month and a half. I teach at Ola in Germantown.
Yeah.
And that feels basically full circle. When we first graduated, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. And now I'm like, I kind of don't know what I'm doing, but I kind of really do now.
Yeah.
And just like, I was like, actually, yeah, I do know what I'm doing. And just, yeah, like continuing to learn from the people around me and like learn from every class that I teach and from the people in front of me as well. So yeah, that's kind of like, I got certified as a personal trainer as well, like since training. And so that also helped inform my yoga teaching and also my practice. And so I feel like I bring a lot of like strength, like postural strength, like physical strength, cues and things to the practice, while also being like, while the class may be posturally challenging, also allowing people the space to kind of go where they need to go and feel like confident and strong in that. And then also being like, actually, today's not my day for that. So I think like kind of finding a little bit more of a balance for that over the last year has been, I don't know what the question was anymore. I'm like kind of rambling, but I was like, that's kind of, yeah, I guess like that has been like one of my biggest, what I've been doing since training is like teaching classes, trying to refine like who I am as a teacher, my style, and then like how to bring mental strength also to the practice. That we obviously like start with the body, but like how can we be mentally strong as well, like while pushing through these physical challenges is like what I'm learning to teach better. Yeah.
So using a lot of discernment and eliminating things that aren't quite fit for your style, your lifestyle, how you want to show up in the world and in your practice when you're relaying that to others. Yeah. I love that for you.
And I think, like what I teach is different than how I practice. Like I realized I like to teach, I guess what I'm saying is like when I was at the gym and they wanted me to teach more like posturally challenging classes, I was like, I don't want to teach that here because we're already a gym.
Yeah.
But now that I'm teaching like just a heated vinyasa or just a yoga strength, I like love to teach more posturally challenging things because I'm like, this is the space to be challenged. And like, how do you bring
variety?
Variety and like mental strength to things too, because I'm like, yeah, like every day, like I just said, like the state of the world is crazy. Like we go through things we kind of don't want to go through, right? We're like, I can't believe I'm living through this, but it's like, how do you bring mental clarity to that as well, or like mental strength to those things, like in class and outside of it? Yeah, and figuring out like the way I practice, I'm like, I practice really slow flow, really chill, really calm, but then in class we're gonna get crazy today, guys. And just like learning the difference between how I like to practice.
Love it.
Yeah.
So how were you initially first introduced to yoga?
Yeah.
Like, what was that journey like?
Great question. I was introduced to yoga. I was introduced to yoga pretty young. Like my mom practiced on and off.
Really? Okay.
And I remember like going to studios with her. But as an adult, I didn't have any physical practice at all. Like I didn't exercise. I wasn't doing yoga. I was like barely going on walks. Like this is in 2020.
Yeah.
You know, and then I was getting really frustrated. I was like working 80 hours a week. I was getting like really angry with people. I just was like at my peak pretty much.
Right.
And Black Yogi Nico, actually at the beginning of 2021, they do on YouTube, they do a 30-day yoga challenge at the beginning of January. And I was like, okay, like I could do this.
Yeah.
I could do this little challenge. I was like, I'm really at my end. So like anything that's going to help me, I'll do that. Like that's kind of where I was feeling.
Yeah.
And I did the 30-day challenge. I was like waking up really early before work. I was like, drink my little tea and sit outside and do a little yoga. And I found that it really set me up for the day, and even on the way to work, not yelling at people as much and not having as much road rage. And then I was more patient with my team, and like I just noticed the effects of it throughout. And so I just continued after the 30-day challenge, and I found so much mental clarity over the months of practicing that I ended up, I did leave my job. That was causing me so much stress. And I was like, oh, wow, stillness really does something for me. Like, and I felt more in tune with my body. And I actually did start like running and going to the gym. And like, it just kind of tumbled into a much bigger, like physical, like fitness journey for me. And like since 2021, I've like lost 100 pounds, and like I've like run 2 half marathons now. And like now I'm a personal trainer, and like all these things that like really did start with yoga. And then in 2024, we did our yoga teacher training. Was it 2024? Yeah, I did 24 into 25.
It was.
Yeah, that sounds crazy to say. Yeah.
It almost seems like it was 10 years ago.
No, yeah. I was like, it seems like it happened last month and also like 2 years ago.
Right.
So, like, but yeah, so it's like kind of a short and long journey with yoga, but I started taking it seriously in like 2021.
So it sounds like yoga was able to clear a blockage for you.
Mm-hmm.
Like something, allow you to get clear on your ideas, your passions, and just improving your overall life in general. I really love that for you, because a lot of people don't get to that point, and I'm glad that yoga could do that for you. It's definitely a practice of the mind, body, and spirit. You can't do one without the other.
100%.
Yeah.
And I think like as Black women too, like we take on so much in the world. We're like, okay, we have to take care of our family, and also like at work it's stressful sometimes, and just like we have so many different things that we have to take care of that a lot of times like we don't always get that moment of stillness, or to be able to only focus on taking care of ourselves. It's like, okay, we have to be mother to the world and mother to these people and mother to this, even if you are not mother, like you're not acting as mother, right? Like especially like if you're an eldest, or if you have like real responsibilities. And so I think the practice of yoga for everybody, but especially for Black women, like to just get that space to have like stillness and calm and all that stuff too, but also to like be able to make real decisions for your body. It's like, do I want to go deeper into this posture or do I not? Do I want to do this thing or do I not? Like to really be able to tap in with you, which I don't think we get a lot of time for, if we don't make time for it. We always have someone telling us what to do, whether it's society, our job, our families. Everybody knows what's best for us.
Yes.
They're like, I'm going to tell you better than you. And it's like, well, I don't think so.
I've lived in this body for quite some time. I think I know,
And that's what I do love about yoga, because I like I said, I'm a personal trainer and a fitness coach as well. And I do group fitness, which is a little bit less one-on-one. You're just talking to the crowd, and you're telling the whole group, okay, you're running at this speed or you're doing this. But I love yoga gives you the option. You're like, you don't have to do what everybody else is doing. You can do what feels good for you. And I try to bring, some of the yoga mindset to even group fitness, and being like, this is what you're supposed to do. But also, if you're not feeling that today, don't do it. But I think there's less of a space for that in group in gym culture than it is in a yoga class, where we're like, if you want to lay for an hour, go ahead and do that, girl. Like, and I have, and I will again.
That's awesome. And I know you kind of touched on it a little bit, but what does it mean to be a Black yoga teacher in your experience?
I think I'm still learning like what role I want to fill as a Black yoga teacher. But I think for me, it means showing up all of the time, and really speaking to the room, but also if I have a Black student or a brown student in my class, like really teaching to them and using language that resonates, and making sure that there are options, and that, you know, we talked about, well, we didn't talk about, but in teacher training, we talked about being trauma informed, and how inherently yoga is supposed to be trauma informed, but sometimes the way that it's taught is not quite. But I think that being a Black yoga teacher, it's bringing all of my lived experience to the practice as well. And, you know, a Black woman may be in class and she might not tell me, you know, she's really tired and has lower back pain, but just like, I have a mother who was tired her whole life and has always had lower back pain. So maybe I'm like, okay, like, we're going to work on this today, or just kind of like seeing where they're at and having like those one-to-one touch-ins, and making sure that Black people, Black women, Black people in general feel comfortable in my class, because I know that the wellness space has not always been so accessible because the price point, first of all, the price point, because of the price point, but also because of like how people look, and like the culture of some studios is not as welcoming. So yeah, I feel like as a Black woman teacher, just like making sure that my sisters feel good in class. I might not know you, I might have seen you a million times, but either way, it's like, I don't want you to have a negative perception of yoga because of this class. Like, if anything, I want you to take my class and be like, dang, like, I actually can do yoga, you know, and offering like body, like options where it's like, if you have a bigger belly, if you have a bigger butt, if you have a bigger boot, like, you know, just like, that is true for a lot of Black women. Like, bodies are different, obviously for everybody, but, you know, got that, but don't, like, you know,
it's no correct body type to do yoga.
Correct. Like, everybody can. Yes. And we talked about in class, Jessamine Stanley. I don't know if you've seen it. Okay. And I've been following them, and seeing like, and I have their book, Everybody Yoga. And I try to, like, if I'm planning a sequence, I'm like, okay, like, what does it look like in a different body? Or, cause I didn't start practicing yoga. I was in my bigger body, but I was doing like real gentle. I was like restorative girl, like we doing a real slow. But like I said, I do try to teach a more athletic class in some ways. And so I do try to find like, what are going to be the options? I don't want to be caught unaware. Like, I'm like, if I see someone, I don't want to be like, oh dang, I don't know what the option is for that. It's like, I want to know the option is, and making people feel comfortable no matter what they look like, or if they've ever practiced or practiced a lot or never practiced. I feel like I just rambled, but no, I don't know. I love that.
Perfect. That's perfect. So it sounds like you definitely want to make sure that your students feel safe. They feel as if this is a welcoming environment, and that you do take a lot of care into planning your classes, and to a lot of care into the people that actually show up. And I really think that's excellent. Outside of those items, is there anything else that you expect or want individuals to get from your teachings and from your classes, and how you show up in the world?
From my class specifically, I just want people to feel like strong and accomplished when they leave. Like, I don't want anybody to ever feel, because I've left a yoga class feeling like that before, like, damn, I missed half those postures, I couldn't get into it, or it moved too fast, or any number of things. And so I always want people to feel strong when they leave, a little bit more informed about postures in their bodies. Like, I mean, I try to explain why we're doing things, why I'm asking for the alignment, or why I'm saying the alignment should be this. I teach a yoga strength class, and that's a little bit more like drill based. And in that class specifically, I'm like, I want you to leave informed about why we're doing these things and how it can help you in, yes, a regular vinyasa, but also just like in functional life. And like I said, I try to bring my personal training background, and how we talked about wellness spaces being a little bit unaccessible for our people, or like Black women, but also like not just Pilates and yoga and things like that. I think like the regular gym also can be intimidating. And so I try to, like, I usually start my class with words, literally just telling them like, strength is, yes, it's postural, but it's also mental. Like, you can talk yourself into and out of things. And like, how do you talk to yourself? What is the self-talk like? And so I know, like, my goal is I want people to leave wanting to continue to move. I guess is like where I'm at with it. And a lot of my teaching, like I said, my mom did yoga growing up, but she was like in and out of it, right? Like, she kind of would go and kind of would not. And even to this day, she still says like, oh, I'm just not flexible enough, or I can't do X, Y, and Z. Like, even now she says those things, and that makes me, in my brain, that raises flags to say, okay, well, you have never been to a class where they were able to accommodate you, or to teach to you, I guess, is that where my brain still goes. And so when I teach, sometimes I think of my mom. I'm like, okay, but if my mom was in this class right now, would she still be able to do the things that we're doing?
Yeah.
Or would there be an option for her? And would she feel strong and accomplished doing it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and like allowing people to know that they can take time. Like my class is slow. Even the heated vinyasa, it's slow.
Yeah.
Like,
I love the slow class.
I love the slow class. Because I was like, I want people again to feel strong. You can't feel strong if you're just driving by.
Yeah.
Something and accomplish. So being able to hear the cues and feel it, and to know like, yes, I'm doing Tadasana right now, but also when I'm standing and washing the dishes, I'm not slouching into my back and I'm rooting and I'm tucked in. Like, like
I'm
the
aware.
Thing, yes. So like, I don't know. Like, I guess, I want people to know that like yoga is like, yes, it's the 60 minutes, but it's also literally everything else that we do. And now that I've gotten more comfortable teaching, like literally just asana, like the postures, I've started to incorporate like some of the yoga sutras. So like this month in March, because I do the same flow pretty much all month, because I'm like, I want you to keep coming back to it. Like, we can continue to grow on it, or maybe what you did the first week, maybe you were tired.
Yeah, it didn't land well.
Didn't land. You were like, girl, I just got 2 hours of sleep and I still came. But the next week you're like, I'm well rested. I ate my breakfast. I'm ready to go. So now I'm starting to incorporate like some of the yoga sutras. And so right now we're talking about how yoga is now. Like Sutra 1.1, yoga is now. Yoga's Chittavrti Nirodha. Remember? We talked about that. Yeah. And especially just like the state of the world, yoga is right now. It's like literally, it's this conversation. It's walking to the car. It's this. It's like, it's just being aware of everything. And I think like, I done lost the question. I'm just ranting at this point. But yeah, what I want people to take away from my class is like something practical for life, posturally and mentally. And then just, I guess, knowing like, like you can be strong and yoga doesn't have to look one way. Love it. Period. Love it. Ending that. Because I just period and period. Okay.
So, where all are you teaching at this particular time?
Yeah, so right now I teach at Ola. We just opened a new location in Germantown on Taylor Street.
Okay.
So I teach 2 classes. I teach a heated vinyasa as well as a yoga strength. My heated vinyasa is 6:15 a.m. on Thursdays. And then I teach a yoga strength that's 45 minutes at 12 o'clock on Fridays. So if you're the early morning girly or guy or person, if you're my early morning person, 6:15. And if you're a lunchtime person, noon. Okay. And then I take private clients for personal training and yoga.
Yes.
Just as people ask for programming. That's online. And then I post yoga videos every now and then on social media as well. So that's kind of teaching / just what I be doing.
Right. Little blog.
But yeah, that's yeah. I would like to post because like Black Yogi Nico is who I started like literally being consistent with yoga, and that's free on YouTube. Yeah. And so I was thinking, I'm like, I think it would be nice to make online videos for people because I'm like, we talked about
that's also how I started.
Right. Yeah. And a lot of people do. And especially when you go and you look at a yoga studio and you're like, okay, $30 for a class. I could make dinner or like part of dinner. I could buy a couple groceries, or, some people have disposable and some people don't. And so I love the people in my classes who do have disposable income to be like, this is what I'm doing. But I'm also like, there are plenty of people who cannot do that. And I, for a long time, couldn't do that.
Yeah.
And so, I think it would be nice to make online videos. That was just kind of a side thought.
Yeah.
But I think that would be nice. Yeah. And if you can't come to my class, see Black Yogi Nico on YouTube. Boom. Black Yogi Nico, I hope you see this. I'm going to DM it to her.
You're so
I'll be like, did you see me? I talked about you.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh yes. I wanted to know, has there ever been a particular experience where you went into a yoga studio or a wellness space and felt unwell?
Yeah.
And how did that make you feel?
Yeah, I feel actually less with yoga, more with just like general fitness. Mm-hmm. Especially when I was in a bigger body, I would go into a class and I've been to, right now I coach with Orange Theory, like that's a corporate, whatever. I coach with Orange Theory and I would say that's like the most entry level fitness. And even then I went in 2018 and I like cried during my intro class.
Really?
Because I was like, nobody looks like me and oh my God. Yes. But I've been to, like I said, that's like the most entry level, but I've been to other I don't know if I can name them. I'm like, the mic is right here. I'm like, I don't know. I'm underslept and overcaffeinated team. So, yes. But yeah, no, I've been in, especially when I was in a bigger body, and I would come in and be, excited and a little bit nervous. And, I've had times where people didn't even acknowledge me. Like when I walked in, I'm looking there, like, I don't really know what to do and what I'm supposed to do next. And people don't acknowledge. They're greeting other people. They're like, hey, what's up to other people. And they're just kind of like
ignoring you, making assumptions.
Yeah. And that's, like I said, that's not really happened in a yoga setting before, but I've truly heard horror stories before. And I think group fitness is so interesting. Group fitness, yoga, any sort of group class is so interesting because you don't know who's coming to your class. You have no background on people. And as someone who comes to a class, the hardest part, it's not booking the class. Yeah. You can book a class, free, not free, whatever. It's the choosing to leave your house to be there on time to do the class. I think that is the hardest part because you're like, I don't know what I'm gonna get when I walk in the door, and I don't know who's gonna greet me, and it might be good and it might be bad, and all those things. And yeah, I've definitely had more than one with the place I mentioned in, just like random boutique pop up, whatever. Where everybody looks a similar way and dresses a similar way. I will say now that I'm more confident, like I said, I'm a personal trainer. I run. I can understand a workout. I feel like it doesn't bother me as much anymore because I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, you're probably getting paid, $20 to teach this class. Like, you probably don't care. Right. Not trying to be funny. Like, sure, whatever, honey. And I feel like it bothers me less now that I can actually, you don't have to tell me what's going on. I could probably read a workout and be like, okay, that's the workout. Like, I know what to do. But especially when I was new, I was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to know. Yeah. I don't know what to do. And that stuck with me a lot. And I, like I said, I try to cater not only my yoga, but my fitness to not just Black women, but like beginners. Yeah. I'm like, if I see or can tell, or you tell me that you're new, like, I want to cater to you because this could make or break. Like, your first couple experiences could really make or break if you return to something or not. Yeah. And I truly see the benefit of yoga, obviously, and like of running, obviously, and of like fitness of any capacity. And I truly believe in it. Yeah. And I think everything, especially Black women, can benefit from it. Just like a lot of, I'm going to say, like, our trauma is generational a lot of times, like, especially in Black women. Yeah. And so if your experience with a yoga class is going to make or break if you continue this practice, like, I want my class to be the best class you could possibly take so that you have an idea that, like, this can be something for you.
Yeah, it's an option.
It's an option. Like, this is also for you. Right. Because I think everything is for Black women. All of it. Wellness is for Black women, period. Full stop. And I think if there was one group of people who needed it, who need yoga, who need to weightlift, who need to walk, who need to run, who need to like alchemize freaking energy, it is literally Black women.
It is us.
It is us. The mother and the mother. So yeah, again, I'm just kind of getting off on a rant. I obviously love Black women and yoga, so I could kind of just blah, blah, all day, but that's that. I don't remember the end of the question. Yeah. So
it's all good. So definitely, I thank you for, showing up and connecting with me today.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
Just wanted to know, what do you think the Black Yoga Nashville platform can bring to the community?
Yeah, I think you hit on it earlier. We were talking offline. Just the ability to know who your peers are. Like, you are a yoga teacher, I'm a yoga teacher. Like, to know who is also out in the city. Right. And then also, it's like, okay, it's a Tuesday at 8 a.m. I want to specifically take a Black women's class. Not anything against anybody else, but it's like, sometimes you just want to be in the company of other Black women. And I think there's enough of us to cultivate a space where we can all be and to know each other, and to pop into each other's classes and to see each other and to like learn from each other, but then also just be in community. Yeah. And I took class with somebody today. We went to Jazz's class.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I love Jazz's class.
Get Jazz on the show. Jazz. Okay. But we went to her class today. It was a member from my Orange Theory. We went to Jazz's class. She was like, oh, I'm looking for a yoga studio. It's a Black woman. And she's practicing. And then we went to get coffee. And she's like, yeah, I really think I want to become a yoga teacher. And I'm like, yes, more Black women yoga teachers. Like, we need to be in this space. And I think a lot of times, I've talked to not so many, but like quite a few Black women who are like, I think I would be a good yoga teacher. And I'm like, yes, you
Do
would
it.
go get certified. Like,
Yeah.
even if you're not actively teaching or you don't teach all the time, like, it's so much for
Deeper.
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, I think everybody else going to get certified and thinking they could run a fucking retreat for
Yeah.
$2,000, $3,000.
Yeah.
You can too.
Yeah.
Why not? You know, but I think like a dime a dozen other people, you know, want to go do that. And I think we kind of second guess ourselves sometimes. But I'm like, no, we do need more Black women yoga teachers. And I love that you have this project to kind of bring more people together and just like awareness of each other.
Yes.
Because I think there is a need. Nashville is Black as hell.
Yeah. It's getting there.
It's getting there, right? But like, it's getting there. And there are pockets of people, and there's plenty of groups that, even if it's like there's run clubs and parties and things that people do that maybe they don't want to come to a weekly yoga class, but maybe they're like, oh, I want a Black teacher for this event that I'm doing, or I want a Black teacher to lead a meditation, or I have this group of colleagues, or like whatever.
Right.
And you don't have to be in a studio space
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do yoga in your backyard if you have insurance. You know? So
That is true.
yeah, that's what I think. That's what I love that you're doing, and I think that's what you bring to the space. And yeah, there's so many of us. So
Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, this is a platform I want to create, like you said, to increase visibility and to make it pretty much a one-stop shopping platform for yoga teachers and people seeking yoga teachers and opportunities and things. I also want it to be a platform where education is provided, etiquette, things of that nature, so that no one feels intimidated. They feel like, they have this as a resource to assist them or help them once they decide to take that leap into teaching or into just taking their first class.
Lovely. I love that. You're doing it. Yes. I remember we did that exercise during YTT, and you were talking about like your perfect class. Yeah. And you were like beach waves behind you and everything. And I'm like, Millie, do a beach trip yoga. It's a yoga beach trip.
Yes, it is.
Yoga.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
That would be so deep. I love that.
It would.
Oh man. What else? I'm like, let me interview you now. No, I'm just kidding. No, what's like next steps for Black Yoga Nashville? So you're doing the interviews, you have your directory. Do you feel like events is something you want to do as well, or just kind of like online resource? Okay. Yeah,
I would love to be able to do some in-person and virtual things. Yeah. I really want it to be like a community where we are all working together and supporting each other in the best possible way. And I want, it's a big responsibility to kind of be the face of something like this. So I want to make sure that I'm representing yoga and practitioners and yoga teachers, wellness professionals that are Black in the best possible way.
Yeah, I understand that.
So I believe in organization. I believe in, just things not being sloppy.
Yeah. It's like, I don't want to be willy-nilly out here. I'm Black yoga. And also, it's always, right.
I like systems.
Yeah.
Right now it's small, it's still growing, but just looking forward to the journey and what it brings and the people that I can help and all the things. So
100%. You got it in the bag.
Yeah.
Oh, great. And if there's any way I can help you, let me know. And
I will.
I will. Yes, amazing. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. This is Black Yoga Nashville, and I interviewed Kay Frierson on today, and I'm so thankful to have her. And
when you're Black, you're never really alone.
Right. So be sure to look out for her. We're going to post her handles and her web pages and classes in the description. And please follow us at Black Yoga Nashville. Thank you so much. Have a great day.